Good morning, riders, and welcome back to CR Rider News. Now, with being cooped up in our homes a lot, we haven't gotten that much good news. But that does not mean good news does not exist. Our friend Sophia has actually found some for us to present to all of you.
Good morning, riders, and welcome to this week's good news. This week, in the UK, 5 baby white storks have been born in the wild for the first time since 1416. In Spain, an 113-year-old woman has just recovered from coronavirus. And in Nashville, country star Keith Urban held a surprise concert for 200 staff members of a nearby hospital. That's all the good news for this week. Thanks, riders.
That was fun to hear. Now to keep the fun train rolling, our friend Nate is going to show us a neat little trick you can do with shoes, water, and a bit of paint. Everyone knows Nate's got style, but I didn't think he had that much style. Now, we all know water is an extremely powerful tool for art, but it's also a great ingredient for coffee, the thing that keeps everyone from acting like hibernating bears. Chef Sen is going to teach you all how to make a delicious Dalgona coffee at home.
Hey there, so I don't know if you've seen the recipes or the images for Dalgona coffee on Facebook, but it seems to be like the latest crazy craze, and so I thought I'd try my hand at some. So it's a really simple recipe. It's equal parts of instant coffee, sugar, and just below boiling water. So I've got some really hot water here. That's a 1/4 cup. I'm gonna put that in. I've got a 1/4 cup. I'm actually using espresso, and a 1/4 cup of sugar, and then we're gonna just stir that around a little bit. And then they say you can do it by hand, but you really need an electric mixer. So don't make fun of this mixer. It was my grandmother's. So this is all there is to it. And you just whip this until it makes a complete foam. They say it takes about 5 to 7 minutes. So we'll see how long this one takes. Back in a minute. Whipped up really nicely. It was really kind of cool to watch too. I gotta taste it and see what it's like. Oh my. It's really delicious. So then this is how it gets served. Now you can do this with cold milk, or you can do it with warm milk, so it's like having an iced coffee or having a hot coffee. And then you just take the foam and you float it right on top of the milk. And I'm gonna try to put some little peaks in it here. It's a tiny little sprinkle of cinnamon. Just a little bit, just for fun.
Now that looks delicious indeed. Now coffee isn't the only thing that you can use to get you energized. Me, for instance. When I wake up in the morning and I want to be energized, I just channel all my anger into all my activities. Because that's my secret.
I'm always angry.
But if I feel like I don't want to be angry anymore, nobody helps me more than my little dog Bear. Sierra High School actually has its own therapy dog, so that you can feel the same puppy love that I get. Now, let's take a look.
My days are much busier when Maddie is here with me, and it includes students stopping in just to speak, just to say hello, be able to stop, be able to pet, be able to relax for a moment, feel good about themselves and be on their way. About 4 years ago, I had noticed the increase in so many anxiety disorders across the board. Everywhere that I looked, it seemed like so many more students, faculty members, staff members were affected by anxiety. So I researched how I could get a dog trained to be a therapy dog. I went through a program, and basically what they try to do is make sure that the dog has the right disposition to be a therapy dog. Dogs that are in tune with humans and that like to be around humans are trained then to do the basic commands and not jump, and then you bring them into the school or wherever you want to take them. People just can't even imagine that a dog's in the building. It takes them by such surprise. And they fall in love with her. When a student walks in and they're very stressed, they might have tears in their eyes, they might be super angry, and she walks over towards that person and she sits next to them. Does she do it because she sees them with tears in their eyes, or that she sees that they're angry and their jaws clenched and their hands are ready to punch? I don't know. I don't know if they just get a sense or a feeling that they can pick up on better than I can. The person is able to pet, and oftentimes at the end of class, a student will say to me, "Mrs. Knoll, today was a really bad day, but she made it different for me. She helped me get through."
Maddie's such a sweetheart, wouldn't you agree? Anyway, that's all for this week. I'm James Snell, and... You thought you were rid of me. Pitiful. Anyway, this has been Rider News.